I'm just over here doing what I always do, which y'all been seeing me past several days. Let me figure out how to get this camera set up because it's on the charger. I want it to fully charge because we got some big business to take care of today. Um, I want to tell y'all though, I met this guy yesterday unofficially because we didn't really introduce ourselves or officially meet. I don't even know if I gave him my YouTube channel, which I should have. I'm tripping because I definitely should have told him to check it out so he could see me shout him out up here because he real live saved my life yesterday. Real life saved my life. Changed the whole game. So y'all already see how we living right now. It's all good. Cause what people don't realize is it's a whole lot better than where I've been. But anyway, I got counter cabinets over there. There's cabinets over there. Cabinets that been up here since I got this piece. Pretty nice cabinets, decent cabinets. Only thing is, the two smaller cabinets don't have countertops. The two single drawer, single wide sections, they don't have countertops. The other parts, the bigger cabinets, they have countertops built onto it. Um, Laminate countertops, but decent looking. Stone looking laminate, but it's laminate. But I had drywall on top of that. The reason why I had drywall on top of that is because I bought all the drywall I felt like I was gonna need to finish this whole bus into an RV. At least the whole outer wall, exterior walls. I ain't gonna say I had enough to finish all of the add-in walls, the separate to make the rooms. But I had enough to. I bought enough to finish the outer frame. So I ran into a problem where I realized that my heart problem is a whole lot worse than what I thought it was because I cannot hold my arms up to do anything on a ceiling. Like doing the installation, I struggled, but you know, I think I would. I don't know how I did all this installation at this point. For real, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how I got all this installation done, cause yeah, I did a lot. But for some reason, all of a sudden, when I got to the trying to put up the sheetrock, I thought it was just because of the weight of the sheetrock and the weight of the drill. But then when I put this tape up here that y'all done seen in a couple of other videos, this little section of tape like to kill me by itself. So I didn't end up finishing the outer frame of the bus. We came to a standstill. And then this cold weather didn't make it any better because if y'all been watching my videos, y'all know 3/4 of my spine is metal. And this cold weather does not go well with metal in your body. So I've been out of commission when it comes to working on this bus. I didn't did a little bit here and there in the mix. You know, I done made myself get up and do something because this is triggering. But I had the drywall stacked up along the walls. When I got the drywall, I had the guys put it on the bus and I had them line it up against the walls. That one was working because they was it was nothing supporting them. Even though I had them leaning, but you know when you driving and they got all these daggone speed bumps and crap, it's annoying and it was falling. So then I had put it in around the wall and I had it where my bed is at. My bed was holding some in place in the front behind, kind of like a headboard. I had some on the side and they was just like lined up. But when I was parked, I had a situation where then people start threatening to tow my bus because they didn't want me parked there. And I'm like, it was a problem because the drywall was so heavy and for me. And like I'm a strong person. I'm really, really strong. But at the same time, I'm strong for my circumstances and situations. But it's a certain way I have to be able to lift things. The way drywall is made, me reaching out beyond me and lifting, like I can't, I have to be able to lift close to my body to be able to use my core strength. And with drywall, I can't do that. So I can't be, I don't need to be lifting drywall. I ain't gonna say I can't, because I can if I really, really have to, but bruh, like one sheet at a time. And it's painful. So I had to end up getting somebody to move the drywall, because what was happening when they was threatening to tow my bus, the drywall could have fell on top of us, and that weight could have literally crushed us. So it was a dangerous situation. I was in panic mode. I was calling out, reaching out to sisters, and the sisters were reaching out to brothers that they knew, and so on and so forth. And they end up coming through. They got somebody to come and help me, but they helped me the way they wanted to help me. And our people tend to do that. People, let me just say, people tend to do that. They help where they, the way they feel like helping, you know. And sometimes it be helping, but it don't be helping. You get what I'm saying? So what happened was, it helped the imminent situation, but it created a different situation, which is why I was telling the brother to do what I was telling him to do initially, but you know, he won't listen. So, because I mean, it's heavy, and you know, I guess he didn't feel like putting extra energy into something that was already energy absorbent. So he put the drywall on top of the cabinets. Now the way the cabinets are, they're like sitting like this, and they're facing each other. So it creates like a frame. So he put the cabinets, the things on top of each other, and I had to make sure that he made it where it was actually sitting on both, and not just hanging in limbo. But the problem is the two single cabinets that I told you don't have countertops. They're shorter than the bigger cabinets. So the wider cabinets are also taller. So, and then one of the bigger cabinets is not really a bigger cabinet. It's a single wide. It's a cabinet, and the ones that have no countertops are really drawers in that cabinet. So the cabinets is wider than the drawers. I hope y'all following along. So the other one is a double wide cabinet with two drawers, like a drawer over top of each cabinet. And the other one is a single wide cabinet. I don't remember if I have a drawer on top. I think it do. But and beside each one of those is a drawer, single wide drawer, set of drawers beside each. So it's not the same width. You get what I'm saying? So the way I'm looking right now, I see the drawers in front of me. I can see a portion of the double wide cabinets facing me, and then in front of that is the single drawers and the single wide cabinets in front of those facing them. And so he had the drywall on there, but he didn't put it on there neatly either. So it was kind of like it wasn't all the way to the wall like I would have liked it, and they was just kind of tossed up there. So what happened was yesterday, my daughter, we had went to my mom's house, and my grandma, they all live together now, and my grandma noticed my daughter's eye had started flaring up. She was having an allergic reaction to something. So I was supposed to have been, I had came over there to wash clothes, but they were going out of town for the weekend because of Valentine's Day. They was taking this weekend for the Valentine's weekend. So it wasn't a good time for me to come and wash clothes over there. So my mom gave me some money to wash the laundry. Um, I didn't necessarily need that. I'm grateful for it though, and I took it because I could use it. But I didn't need it. I didn't ask for it. But she offered it and she gave it, and it's appreciated. So she gave me $20 to go and wash laundry. But I also was like, if it came down to it, it wasn't that I didn't have the money to wash laundry. It's just priorities. I have other priorities that's needs to be taken care of that I don't have enough funds for yet. And my focus is there. So if I can find other ways to do things to save money, I'm gonna do it. So her giving me that $20, I wasn't gonna use it for the laundry. I was gonna use it for some of the other stuff, like getting more propane and like getting gas in this bus that takes $400 worth of diesel to fill. And you know, um let me see, let me get my thoughts together. Oh, so I was gonna go to the resource center where I was able to shower and wash clothes before I got this bus. I know that more than likely I can still go there and wash clothes if I really need to. The only problem is I can't wash my bedding because they don't allow you to wash comforters there. And I really need to wash my comforters. So that's one of the reasons why I was going to my mom's house, because me and my mom don't really have that type of relationship for real, for real. And I know that whenever I do go and ask her for something, for help with something, it's always gonna, like, even she may help, she may or may not, but you know she may help, but if she, even if she help, it's gonna come with a lot of mouth that I don't be feeling like dealing with. It's pretty toxic, but she don't realize it yet. Well, she realizes it, but she don't be realizing it in the moment. She just be in her toxicity. And everybody got to get through their times in their time. So I was gonna just go to the resource center, and but since my daughter had the allergic reaction, I went to go and take her to the children's hospital. So I'm like trying to hurry up and get her to the children's hospital to find out what's going on, because what I don't want to happen is for this reaction to turn into some other type of reactions, because at the moment it was just like right here and up into her hairline was was inflamed and red. And I didn't know what it was, because all she had ate a candy cane at my mom's house. She went straight to the candy jar and grabbed the candy cane. And the only thing that I know that she very likely has a allergy to is pomegranate. But those candy canes I don't think have pomegranate in it, because she's eaten them candy canes before. So, and she didn't have a reaction. So I didn't we don't know what's going on. So, I took her to the hospital, but by the time we got to the hospital and figured out where to park this big old bus at, and I ended up getting permission from the security guard to park it along the side, even though there's no parking signs. But he was like, just come in and let us know where you parked at, and you'll be cool, so you don't have nowhere else to park, and so on and so forth. So by the time we get in, my baby's face is clear. So I was like, all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna ask them if they can at least do an allergy test on her, because I don't want to just have her sitting in here and it's not even there anymore. Like there's nothing they can do, and they can't even see what I'm talking about. But if they can at least run an allergy test on her, so that we can know for sure what to keep her away from. Recommended that had we have to go to an allergist that specializes in that, and they also end up recommending how to find her a new pediatrician that specializes in autism. So while I was on the way to the hospital, though, I was like hitting them speed bumps, because you know allergies can go any type of direction. Your throat can close up on you, then you can't breathe and you can die. So yeah, I was trying to hurry up and get my baby to the hospital. So while I was doing that, the drywall just blocked my whole entrance into my bus. Not the entrance where you can come into the bus, but to come to the back of the bus, to come into the bus part, into the living part. All are stacked on top of each other. I cut them down to half and stacked the halves on top of each other. So this was heavy. And I tried to push it over. It wasn't completely blocked. It was like half of the little pathway, which is already narrow. Half of that was blocked. So we couldn't get through there. My baby could have went on under it, but I'm not about to let her come to the back of the bus and I can't get back here and something happened. So I had was trying to push it into place. So when I went into the emergency room, because I had to come back and adjust some things before I went into the emergency room too. So My whole arm was all scratched up and had the white stuff from the inside of the drywall and everything all up on my arm. So I was looking pretty crazy, but who cares? I'm trying to get like, let's find out what's going on with my baby. So, but I had to push that out the way, and it was, I shouldn't have did that, but I had to. So then we leave. Okay. So we get back in the bus afterwards, and so by this time my body is tired. I'm tired. I don't even feel like, because I didn't sit there and try to push the drywall using all my strength, and now my body is feeling it. So now I'm like, okay, we're not gonna be able to wash clothes today. It's just not gonna happen today. So let's go and find you a potty because she needs a new potty. And you know, get back and get our propane, eat, and get back to our parking spot and chill. So I was heading to Target, which is where my mom had recommended me go to get her a potty. But right before we get to Target, the drywall fully fell over and like into the other window on the other side of the walking area. So it's completely blocked now. And I'm like, oh shit. So now we got a emergency. This is an emergency. Like, this can't stay like this. So now I had, luckily the Home Depot is right next to Target. And so I went over to Home Depot, readjust this drywall, and I got smart because I was like, even just readjusting it ain't gonna work because we can't keep having this happen. That's not the first time this didn't happen, and we can't keep having this happen. For one, I don't like asking for help. I don't, and so that's number one. So when I'm in a situation where I have to ask for help and it's happened more than one time in the same situation, we gonna have to figure out something else to make this work because I like to have to design my life, to design my own life in a way where I can handle my life by myself. Any requiring help. So I would like to, like, any help that I have to be a bonus. So I figured out a way to adjust it, to have somebody adjust it. I end up asking because, one, let me say, I walked up to Home Depot and the lady was outside of Home Depot and she was like, "Do you have any construction work that you might need help with that we can have somebody assist you with?" And I'm like, "Well, yes, but not quite. That's actually what I came here for." Um my bus is in mid transition to be an RV, and I kind of have a drywall emergency going on right now, and I do kind of need some help. So she was like, "Okay, let me get one of our guys," and I kind of was letting her know it's bad. I'm gonna let you know it's bad. Like, it's already a mess up there because I'm working on some things. But then the drywall, the way it collapsed and it's just blocking everything, I'm just letting you know it's a bad situation. So she was like, "Okay, we got you, we got you. I'm gonna get one of the guys to come and help you inside of da da da." So the guy, she got the guy to come, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, I get it." And she asked him, "Do you need any help? You probably need some extra help." And he was like, "No, I'm gonna get one of the other guys to come and help because she a dainty little European girl. Scoot down, girl, on this cover. What is your problem?" So he comes over there. The other guy never even comes. He comes over here and he looks on the bus and he's looking at the stuff. And I'm telling him what I need. Okay, so I need you to move these boxes out the way so that where we gonna put the drywall at, I need you to put the drywall here where these drywall is at in front of this painting. And in order for you to do that, you got to move these boxes out the way, and we got to figure out a way to rearrange these boxes. But the drywall has to go here. And he was like, "Well, we could put it in the back." And I'm like, "No, the back is my living area. So no, it has to go here." So he was like, "Oh, well, I'm going to have to talk to the store manager because we're not supposed to be touching people's stuff like that." Okay. So I was like, "Well, I told you it was bad." So he went over there to talk to the lady or whatever, and I followed behind him, shortly behind him. Um and they was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, we couldn't help." I was like, "Well, I told you I was bad, but it's okay, I'm gonna find somebody." So I went inside the store And I was about to go over to lumber where the professionals, the pro section is at, and find somebody who, would have no problem doing it. But I didn't even make it to the pro section. I saw a guy, nice muscular guy, over by the key machine making some keys. He worked for a HVAC company. And I asked him, I didn't know he worked for an HVAC company because he was in his regular clothes just making a bunch of keys. And I was like, "Sir, are you in a rush?" He was like, "No, not really." I was like, he was like, what's up, what you need? I was like, "Well, I have this emergency situation, kind of a drywall emergency on that bus that's outside. It's a school bus outside. And, I can't get back into my bus because of the drywall and so on and so forth. I need help." So he was like, "If you ain't in a rush and you can sit here and wait, because I got a lot more keys." So I sat there and waited with him and everything. And he made his keys and he went and paid for it. And then he came and helped me. He helped me move the boxes out the way. I started having an anxiety attack because I didn't overexerted myself and sitting here trying to do way too much, knowing that I ain't supposed to be doing none of that. But I started having anxiety attacks. So I'm like, I had already moved the painting in front of my seat. So then we had to figure out a way to readjust the painting so I could sit down and let this man do his man thing. And he moved the drywall and the boxes and everything, and he put the drywalls exactly where I wanted them to go, how I wanted them to go. He was careful with my stuff, everything. And then he helped me move the boxes where I wanted them to go. And I ended up putting the boxes on top of the counter. I was like, let me at least like get all this drywall dust off the counter. And he put the boxes on top of the counter. That I'm like, that way now I can get to the cabinets where my food is at. I don't got to climb underneath the drywall with my robotic back, trying to climb up underneath the drywall like I'm playing limbo with drywall to get my food out of the cabinets. So now I can actually access my cabinets and stuff, which is awesome. And the boxes are neatly on top of the thing. So if they fall, I can handle that. But drywall falling, never again. So yeah, now my kitchen area is kitchening again. Somewhat. We gotta clean up still. But child, whoo, long story short, that man don't realize how much he didn't save my life. I appreciate him. He is much appreciated. I hope y'all need to spread this video because he gonna know who I'm talking about when he see this video. Spread this video. Let this be the one to go viral so he can see how much he is appreciated. Cause I feel like a lot of times our problem is reason people act the way they act is because when they start off nice, because people ain't born jacked up. Now people don't I don't discern that people are born wicked. I think people turn wicked because of circumstance, because of things that they experience. And sometimes it's simply the fact that when you be nice and you do something nice and you step out and go over and beyond for somebody, and then you feel very unappreciated. And we need to hear more from people that we are appreciated. So yeah, share this video so this guy can realize how what he's may have thought may have been just a simple nice gesture. Bruh, everything changed the whole game. Like, you don't know how much easier you have made my life just by doing that. Like, and that was a lot. That was a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of work for you that you had just did. As a matter of fact, I thought about it after you left, and I wish I had offered you these weights. I could real live. You could have took these weights. As a matter of fact, if you see this video, reach out to me. I got some stuff for you. Real talk. I got some weights. I got a mini fridge. I got some stuff that you can, pick what you want. Cause I was planning on getting rid of it anyway, but I don't want to sell it. I mean, I could sell it, but I prefer to give it to somebody as an appreciation for their kindness. I like to reward kindness, and so Because I feel like kindness isn't rewarded nearly nowhere near enough in this world that we live in. So yeah, spread this video so that that guy can see. And yeah, I got something for you. I got some. I might have even more than that for you. I might have something really really big for you, like a big deal. So yeah, if you see this video and you know who you are, hit me up, link me, and I got you. And I'm gonna know if you, even if I don't remember your face. All I gotta do is ask a few questions. I'm gonna know if you. But yeah, reach out to me. Comment in my comment section or something. And even if you just comment in the comment section, or if you find or look through my videos, you'll find my Instagram. I might put my Instagram in the link in the description of this video. But make sure you reach out to me. Like seriously. Cause I just want to pay you back for that because yeah, I need to pay you back. But anyway, y'all have a great and beautiful day. I have some big business to do today, and I'm sitting here really procrastinating because I'm nervous. I'm nervous, y'all, but that's a good thing because when you if you ain't nervous and you ain't playing big enough. So, whew, I'm some kind of nervous though. But yeah, I'm sitting here making some pants while I'm sitting here trying to clear my nerves when I really should be getting my plan together. But I'm gonna get there early anyway and try to get everything together and make sure I'm there before who I'm meeting with is there. And yeah, we're gonna get this deal. We're gonna seal this deal. Cause I'm tired of playing. Like I'm this is not a game. But anyway, y'all have a great and awesome day. Stay up. Stay love. Most definitely stay safe. Peace.